What's up guys, we're back with another haul video, and it's going to be a bit on the shorter, smaller side, especially compared to that last video that I did. But I've got a handful of stuff here that I figured I'd show off real quick, basically because it's all going to be a part of upcoming reviews, and like I've said in the past, I don't like having a haul video that takes place after some of my reviews just for timing's sake. I'd rather show the stuff off and then review it. So we've got some mostly new stuff, mostly brand new stuff, and then a couple sort of random 90s vintage toys. So there's a handful of Star Wars stuff. We'll look at those first. We've got new, well not new to me, but extras to me. We've got another Range Trooper in the 3 3/4 inch scale just because. And then I got another Minbon Stormtrooper, mostly because this guy is proving to be incredibly difficult. So I figure if I'm going to get him, I'll get him now. Because at some point, you know, some of these figures actually do become kind of rare after a while once their waves have been exhausted. So I figured I'd grab another one now. So we'll have at least two. So we've got those. They're going to be part, I'm actually working on their review here shortly for that first wave of 3 3/4 inch figures. And then I got another, this would be number 3, the Hoth Rebel Soldier from the new vintage collection. So I'm going to open 2 and then I'll have 1 to keep sealed. So I figured mess around with 2 of these, have them with, you know, Commander Skywalker, do something like that, take some pictures, have a little fun. But we've got this guy here. He's the hard one to find of the wave. I've only seen him in person twice, and I picked him up both times. Ever since then, when I go back to any store, there's everybody but him. Occasionally Snoke is missing, but this guy is the hard one to get. I mean, simply because it's an OT type character, so it's kind of the way it goes. We got another dinosaur. So I've done reviews for every other Jurassic World figure that I've gotten up till now, but I don't really want to dedicate a full video just to this. So I'll probably get something else to tag it onto. We got the Legacy Collection, the Velociraptor. This is one of the ones that has the action feature. So you kind of rear him back on his legs and he jumps or something like that. But I dig the coloring on this one. I think it looks really cool. This orange brown color, I really like it. There's a few other Velociraptors that I might get, maybe at least 1 or 2 of. The main one, the blue character, Velociraptor from the movie is one. Might get that one. Maybe do like 2 raptors in one video. I just figured this is really small. Probably only like a 3-minute video because there's not a lot to talk about. It just looks cool and it's cheap, so I grabbed it. And then we've got the 90s era stuff. So these are toys that I collected as a kid. I mean, when I was like, I guess I was maybe like 12 or 13 when these were actually new, and I opened what I had, and I never had a ton of them, but I really liked them. They're really goofy figures. They are quintessential 90s toys. And then at some point in the, I don't know, mid 2000s, I bought a bunch on clearance and kept them carded, and there were some that I just never got and some that I never really cared about, but I did manage to get a couple new ones recently, and I still don't know if I'm ever going to keep these on card or not. They don't have any real value, and their packaging, while slightly cool, honestly takes up a lot of space because the cards are so big. So we have got some Batman Legends of the Dark Knight figures. So these came out in the like late 90s, 96, 97. They're Kenner toys. And they are just the goofiest kind of Batman figures. They're really big. They're, you know, 6-inch scale figures, but they have very limited articulation. They're still like 5 POA basically. They don't do a whole lot. They just have you know, swiveling legs and arms, and a lot of times they're kind of sculpted in a way that you have to put them in a certain pose. So this is Jungle Rage Robin. He's got like a camouflage cape, and he's got a mask that he wears. He's got this humongous sword and a spear. It's just weird stuff. And then like on the back of the cards, you see a bunch of other cross-sell stuff like Glacier Shield Batman or Panther Prowl Catwoman or Underwater Assault Batman. Like, this is quintessential 90s, but I loved these figures as a kid. I really like some of the designs still to this day. I still don't know if I want to take them out. I have been considering doing a vintage video on these in particular because I do have quite a few of them. I still don't have all of them, and I'm missing at least 1 vehicle. But they are just so weird. I figure somebody out there has to like these as much as I do. And then the other one that I got, because I actually had this one, but he was broken, so I figured let's grab him. We've got Assault Gauntlet Batman. So he is, for some reason, red, that fades into black, because Batman, I don't know. I don't know why. And he's permanently sculpted in such a way that his fists are kind of crooked down almost. It's really goofy. And these things fit into sockets on his wrist. So yeah, he's also incredibly beefy. He's very bulky for Batman. So this guy, this card is also not very good either. I got it with the expectation that yes, I'm going to open them because, like I said, I don't really want to keep these packaged. So the back of this guy, he's got some damage there. The hang tab was torn off at some point, but it shows like Neural Claw Batman or Spline Cape Batman. This is the one figure that I actually have already opened. He's on one of my toy shelves in the living room in the house, my generic catch-all toy shelves. I just love the design of that figure. And then like Dive Claw Robin, Twister Strike Scarecrow, Lethal Impact Bane. Like, they just have the goofiest stupid names. But I absolutely have some weird attachment to these. So got a couple more. I don't really know which ones I'm missing. I need to take stock of them. I think I've got about 15 or so. It's not a very extensive line. And then the last things that I got are going to be definitely the focus of a very upcoming soon review. I just got to find the time to do them because it's a handful of figures all at once. We have got the latest wave of Bucky O'Hare figures from Boss Fight Studio. So the main guy in this is Deadeye Duck here because he's the one new figure. This is the one that I want. He's my favorite character in all of Bucky O'Hare. I don't think I'm alone in that. He's a hugely popular character for this line. So this is the standard figure. He's not a variant or anything. It's the regular. I'm sure they'll do something for him later on like they did with the others. But we've got him on that collector card. All that great Neil Adams style artwork on it. The Larry Hama written bios, all that cool stuff. And then we have got Astral Projection Jenny. So this is just a variant figure. Wave 2 is Deadeye Duck and then 2 variants. So she is like crystal clear and kind of I don't know, crystalline, I guess is the best way to say it. But it's the same figure, it's just got also some new stuff. So we won't spend too much time on her when we do these reviews, just because we've already seen her before. And then the other one is Stealth Mission Bucky. So again, same figure. I do think there's been a bit of an improvement with the cape on this figure because I've had a lot of luck. You can take these guys in and out because they're on collector cards. But I really like the design of this particular Bucky O'Hare. I really like the teal outfit and the camouflage stripes on him. I just think he looks really cool. So that's it. We've got, what do we got? Star Wars Vintage Collection, Jurassic World, Batman Legends of the Dark Knight, and Bucky O'Hare, and I've rambled on for almost 10 minutes again on not many toys. So let me know what you guys have gotten recently. What do you think of some of these things? Do you know what Legends of the Dark Knight are? And did you get those? Do you have those? Do you collect those? Or do you think they are the most ridiculous Batman toys ever? That's going to do it. I'll catch you guys later.